Assalamualaikum and good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's forum on the positive and negative impact of artificial intelligence in education. So, artificial intelligence or AI has become increasingly common in schools, colleges, and universities. However, while AI offers many benefits, it also raises concerns about academic honesty, over dependence, privacy, and critical thinking skills. To explore both sides of this issue, we have six panelists with us today. Please join me in welcoming our panelists. So, panelist one.
I'm Safin Hafira. Can call me Safri.
And I am panelist number 2, Nasrin Amalia.
And I'm panelist number 3, Diana Batisha. I'm panelist number 4, Amira Athira.
I'm panelist number 5, Alia Batrisha.
And I'm the final panelist, panelist number 6, Nurul Adawiya.
To begin our forum today, I'd like to ask panelist number one. The question is, how has AI changed the learning experience for students?
So AI have like a lot of positive impacts, of course. One of it is that AI helps adjust learning materials for each student. Students can learn at their own pace, improve their weak areas, and progress faster in subject they are good at, making learning easier and effective. Not just that, AI also helps students learn according to their needs and ability level. They can learn at their own pace and improve area where they need more support.
Thank you, panelist number one. How about panelist number two? Do you have anything in your mind?
In my opinion, I do feel like AI is very helpful for using in education aspects, but I also think that AI has its own disadvantages, which is something that we all turn a blind eye to because it is actually something a very big problem that we haven't tackled yet before we make AI a part of our daily life, which is the data privacy concerns. As we all know, people who use AI have the age range of teenager to a young adult, which is mainly less than 25 years old, which means they do not have what we call the prefrontal cortex that develops at 25 years old that helps in decision making. And when we use AI, we have to be very careful in what we share to get what we want from the artificial intelligence. That means information that we give to them could be at risk for them to share with other third party organizations. And the most important thing is that when we use AI, we do not have any terms and conditions or privacy policies that we feel in to agree. That means that we might not know what our data and information that we give will be done as we use the AI.
Okay, thank you, panelist number two. Excellent point for from both panelists. AI is clearly has its own advantage and disadvantages. So let's discuss the advantage in greater detail. Panelist number three, what are the most significant positive impacts of AI in education?
Okay, for me, the absolute best thing about AI is personalization because it acts like a personal tutor that adapts to our own level. If we struggle with math, it slows down to strengthen your weakness. And if you are fast at coding, it jumps ahead to keep you challenged. This let everyone learn at their own pace and looking at the psychological side, it massively boosts student confidence and motivation because we don't feel stressed by tasks that are too hard. Plus, shifting over to the educational data field, it gives teacher real-time tracking so that they can step in and guide us immediately.
Okay, thank you, panelist number three. So panelist number four.
Unfortunately, I would have to disagree with your point. Before I start, yes, it does help the students to adjust to their personalized understandings of the subject. However, it does affect their memory span. In the past, when we didn't really have much technology, they would often go through books or memorize and rehearse the materials day and night to be able to remember them, and it actually stays with them for a longer period of time. However, with the arrival of artificial intelligence AI, we can see that even if that is a common knowledge, students would go online as all the information is accessible at the tip of their fingers, and it actually affects how they remember things for their studies, hence also ruining in the process.
Very interesting. Does anyone has something to add?
So I don't agree at all with Amira's points because I think the role of AI in education is rapidly transforming how students learn and how educators teach. AI powered tools also enable to personalize learning experiences, adapting content and pace to meet individual students' needs.
Thank you for panelists. This example shows that AI has its own benefits that helps students task more convenient and also has its own flaws by making their critical thinking skills be more dull. Now let's consider the challenges. For panelist number 5, what concerns do you have about the use of AI in education?
So thank you for the questions. For me, I do not exactly have concerns of the use of AI in education, but instead I have the concerns of how people use AI in education, because in honestly overall, the usage of AI in education is really relies on the balance of how people use it, because by having the imbalance of AI usage, that you do not control the usage in the school system, that you would create the negative impact itself in the school, because AI in the context itself is not a negative thing, it's a positive things that help people these days to use them to help with their routines, daily routines. But one of the concerns of people have towards AI in education is that students would use them and would be too dependent on them, and that they will not rely on their own abilities to answer tests, to do assignments. That is one of the concerns that people have these days. But for me, there is more leanings towards the students' ability to use it for themselves. And it's not in the AI faults that they are being used to that kind of extent. It is really on the students themselves to use AI in a moderate manners, while also try to improve their assignments and tests. So in my opinion, it's not really a concern for AI to be used in school, because it helps a lot with teachers and students. And students can use AI to do some more research, and they can actually use AI to to do like some kind of grammar checks, like AI grammar and stuff. While also they can do some plagiarism checkers, like we use for some kind of assignments, right? And for teachers, AI could also help a lot in improving their work and life balance by making their words more light, like grading some works and arranging some stuff and documents using AI. So in all honesty, I'm all about how you use AI instead of basing AI as in the negative sides, because it is really how you use AI, honestly.
Thank you, panelist number 5. How about panelist number 6? Do you have anything in your mind?
Okay, so actually it's a good point for panelist number 5, and I can't deny it because there have positive and also negative impact for AI, and it depends on the person that use how the person used AI. But like the topic right now, we talk about the concern that people keep talk about AI negative impact that give to us. So for me, it's giving over dependence on technology, especially we talk about student, we talk about education right now. We also as students, and we also sometimes rely on AI. So so the concern is that students may become overly dependent on AI technology. So that nowadays AI tools can quickly provide answers, solve problems, and even write essays. So with this problem, while these tools can be helpful, students may start relying on them too much instead of thinking independently.
It is true, it depends on the person itself, but for students, when they keep on when they keep on using AI and they know the good things that AI can help them in assignment, they will feel like they will be more lazier, and they think that if they do an assignment late, they know that they can depend on AI. But actually, a lecturer or a teacher knows actually when you use AI, and then it will give negative impact at your own marks actually. And yeah, this can weaken important skills such as critical thinking, creativity, and problem solving. You get the answer from AI, but actually you didn't get the real answer. You didn't acknowledge them. It depends on yourself. You search and you get the acknowledge, or you just search just good for the good for you actually. So for example, if students use AI to complete every assignment, they may not fully understand the subject matter or learn how to develop their own ideas. In the long term, over dependence on AI could make students less confident in their abilities and less prepared to face real life challenges that require independent decision making. And instead of that, academic dishonesty is also a significant concern related to AI in education. AI tools can generate essays, homework answers, and project content within seconds. Because of this, some students may submit AI generated work as their own without putting in the necessary effort. So actually, if you use it in the wrong way, you learn nothing.
Okay, thank you. That's such a great point there. Thank you. These challenges highlight the importance of using AI responsibly. So, moving to the next question, our final question for all panelists. Okay, the question is, how can school maximize the benefits of AI while minimizing its negative impacts?
I think, in my personal opinion, I think schools should be more engaging, so that student can be more engaged and motivated. So they will use less of AI, because mostly students use AI to inspire and foster creativity. So I think if schools or maybe educators, they provide you and engaging stuff to help you with your work, so maybe there will be less of AI use in the future.
Thank you, panelist number one. So, does any panelist have their own thought?
Okay, so I feel like as a way that we could use AI without having too many negative impacts is by having making our own AI tool which is locally made so that we could track the progress and to strengthen my own point about data privacy concerns, we could know where the data is going to, especially when underage students use them. So technically, we could make it a safer thing to use, and it does not really have any difficulty in which the data is being shared to third-party organizations. And that is what I think.
Okay, thank you, panelist number two. Do panelist number six, number five.
I also really agree with Nasrin's point, because instead of using the existing AI platform, we can actually create our own AI tools, because by doing that we can protect our data privacy more, and there would no some kind of data privacy leaking. And by having these AI tools that is built by ourselves, we can improve our administrative systems, and it would also enlighten teachers works like grading and organizing records. And by also having your own AI tools, you could also show how much of an improving schools you are, and that you are really trying to you are really trying to improve your school system. Yes. Do you agree with me, Amira?
I definitely agree. To further add on that note is that institutions and educators could also limit their students' use of artificial intelligence in their assignments by allowing them to use AI to as a reference to find points. This does not only allow them to use it wisely, but to give more creative ideas to them in hopes to help them finish their assignment without fully using AI.
Okay, to conclude our today's forum, we have learned that AI offers many benefits in education, including personalized learning, improved accessibility, and greater efficiency for teachers. At the same time, challenges such as overdependence, academic dishonesty, privacy concerns, and reduced critical thinking must be carefully addressed. Ultimately, AI should be viewed as a tool that supports education rather than replace human learning and interaction. Thank you to our panelists and audience for participating in this discussion. Have a wonderful day.